big news this week is after a change of government and a long drawn-out investigation process, the plans for the Brisbane 2032 Olympic Games have finally been revealed. Of course, headlined by a stunning new 62,000-seat stadium out at Victoria Park. Arnie, John, love to get your first reaction to this news.
Well, I feel like it was a very highly anticipated announcement. Living in Queensland and in Brisbane in particular, I feel like the circulation of rumours has just gone on and on and on, and to finally have some clarity is great news. And I think my expectations were exceeded to get a brand new stadium, brand new pools, to have upgrades at the tennis. I think it was great results for all sports.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, Arnie, you were there and I was there with you in 2021, Tokyo Olympics. There was so much excitement. There was a real buzz when Brisbane got the bid to host the Olympics. And then really we hit a bit of a road hump, did we? For 3 years, a lot of stagnation, no real much progress. And I'll tell you what, as an Olympian, you didn't ever see the Olympics being held at QE2. So I think the new stadium, multiple venues is hugely exciting and can really has the impact to transform Brisbane as a city.
Yep. Well, there were concerns that Brisbane and Australia were going to become an international embarrassment if we did hold some of the events at tired old venues such as Chandler. But now this new National Aquatic Centre, it's set to be one of the best in the world. Arnie, what does this mean for the swimmers?
Oh, this is incredible news. I mean, I'd say that Brisbane is almost the hub of swimming globally. We produce an incredible number of high-performing athletes out of Brisbane, and to think that Chandler was our best swimming stadium, honestly, going into an Olympic Games was pretty much a joke. And so to finally have a stadium that's going to encompass swimmers from learn to swim through to state, regional and international athletes is really exciting. I think it's a pull for the entire community. You know, swimming's in our DNA in our country. It's so important to learn to swim. So I think that this NAC is going to service the entire community.
We're really proud of our tennis players as well, and great news for tennis.
Isn't it? Isn't it just? Some funding for another stadium, some more courts. Now, I have on pretty good authority that new stadium, rightly so, should be named after one of our Queensland greats in Ash Barty. No, definitely not me, but Ash Barty Arena. And the good thing is about tennis is that we have an international event that happens every year in Brisbane, being the Brisbane International. So we're going to showcase some of the best players in this brand new venue. Kick-started off at the Olympic Games. How good will it be?
Breaking news just in, we understand Show Court 12 will be called Millman Court.
In my backyard.
The only contentious call, though, is, of course, the rowing to be sent to the Fitzroy River in Rockhampton, Croc Country. For those not familiar with far north Queensland, are we going to see some world records?
I don't know, maybe trying to get away from those crocs. I mean, seriously, the rowers row up in the river all the time. I don't think it is really an issue. I mean, as an athlete, John, I feel like when you're preparing for an Olympic Games, you're really ready to race anywhere, no matter the circumstances. The open water swimmers were getting ready to race in a river with number twos in there in Paris. So I feel like crocs aren't really, I don't know, I feel like they'll get around it.
And the Rockhampton Fitzroy Rowing Club have hit back and said, you know, we row in there every single day. It is as safe as house. I really think that this is the way that Olympics are going to happen now. It's going to go to the regions. No longer is it going to be held in just cities. Yep. It has to be spread out to the regions. We see the equestrian in Toowoomba. We see the sailing up at the Whitsundays. The rowers, they'll have to go to Rockhampton.